Hi, my name is Lee Dae, and today I'm going to introduce about the Korean Cartoon Museum in Incheon. Literally its name, this museum is about the history of cartoon and many kinds of cartoons. And also, there are lots of exhibitions inside. So now, I will briefly introduce about this museum and what is inside. Before I explain about the things exhibited inside, I'll briefly tell you about the purpose of building this museum. So, this museum was built to increase the cultural and artistic value of cartoons by collecting and preserving our disappearing cartoon materials and to pass them on as a valuable cultural heritage to future generations. On the first floor, there are cartoon movie theater and the imagination playground experience zone. And on the second floor, there are general reading room, which is for kids under 13 years old, over 13 years old, and children's reading room, which is the reading room for children under 13 years old, and video reading room and experience education room. So, as you can realize, this museum is for the family with young children because there are lots of experiencing sections. And the reason why there are many experiencing sections for the kids is because the children are the next generation who they really want to teach about the history of cartoon at the first place in the purpose of building this museum. And moving on the third floor, there are permanent exhibition hall 1, and stereoscopic cinema. I personally like the permanent exhibition hall among all, and that is because this exhibition hall is displayed by period and recreated memories of comic books and alleys to reminisce those days. And now what is exhibited is about the cartoons about the comfort woman. Besides of the comic, I think it is a good topic to teach other children, and it is obviously better in comics. And when I visited this museum a few days ago, I really liked this exhibition because it was designed really good. The design was really good. They placed the cartoons and some sculptures together so that we can be more interested in reading those cartoons and to understand what the author wanted to tell us through the cartoon. And lastly, on the fourth floor, there are lots of fun zones for the visitors to have fun and not get bored. When I visited there was a fun zone that we can learn about comics through some games, and also there was a baseball game, and the place was about the comic related to baseball. So because this museum is for the family with young children, there are many experiencing zones and you might not be bored about looking through the museum. So specifically, there are in the head of the cartoonist, which is the experience space where you can directly enter the mind of a dreaming cartoonist, and it is more specifically, it's a place where the dream of the cartoon is full of strange imaginations, including the comic creator's tablets, where you can see the actual digital work process of a webtoon artist, and various murals, and there are convex mirrors that you can go inside like a maze. And there's a cartoon photo zone, which I had great fun with my friends, and Foreign Club of Fear, Joseon Dynasty Still Talk, and Smart Gym, which I talked about before. And because I did the Youth Cultural Corps, I was a bit more interested in the Joseon Dynasty Still Talk, and the topic of the Joseon Dynasty Still Talk is this: what if the kings of the Joseon Dynasty used messengers? Joseon Dynasty Still Talk of the author Bujok Pink is about the king of the Joseon Dynasty telling the historical facts by using the messengers so that the audience can hear the story directly through the Joseon Dynasty kings and have a special experience about learning about Joseon Dynasty. I went to this museum to write this and tell you about this museum, and I think it will be a great experience to visit here once and have a great fun. Thank you for listening.